thing, I would choose the artificial intelligence from the Halo series.
I would use the Vigors from Bioshock.
A floating platform.
I would have the portal gun.
The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom from Ultima.
Because they augment my body to like allow like different abilities, like I can shoot fire out of my hands or shoot electricity. That'd be really awesome, you know? It's like all of a sudden, like, hey, I need a fire. Just flick my fingers. There's a fire right there.
Because right now I'm walking through the world and I wish there was a place that was just in this plane, not just on the bottom plane, where you can just put your phone on top of it, or you can put your piece of paper and just have it there.
I would say definitely yes.
I do think it has.
I think that a lot of people like to talk about the effects of video games and how it's negative, it's positive, it's this, it's that. There's lots of debate about what's going on with games.
I feel like they have.
I think so too, yeah.
But I think the most important contribution that games have had to society is just that it's another way to tell stories and another way to access what it means to be human and what it means to play. And playing games is something that people have done since the beginning of time.
I think to some degree it kind of inspires people. You know, you see the kind of things that you can do in video games that are beyond what's possible in real life, and it does kind of make you think about what you might be able to achieve.
Like, we take examples from video games and try to apply them to real life. You know, like in the helicopters, I think the Apache or something like that. The heads-up displays were like kind of mimics from like video games and stuff. It's like your eye moves and like the target moves and everything. It's really, really cool.
I think that's something that video games do really well that perhaps hasn't been seen in other media, is that it allows the user to interact with it.
I think because it's like the realm of fantasy and everything, like you try to look at reality and like you can't really find so much, so you just imagine it and try to see how like those ideas can apply to reality.
Money, I think. That would be my response. I mean, I think most of the motivation is, you know, you see an opportunity to commoditize something, but that's not necessarily always a bad thing. I think sometimes that commoditization leads to, I think sometimes it leads to competition, right? Which then, you know, inspires other people to come up with new ideas.